Maybe this time it'll work. Yep. Oh, it says an error occurred. Hmm. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe I'm being too fancy. It says live right now. Oh, it's working. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Hi. So, Sam, you're going to bed? I don't blame you. I'm not going to be around very long. I just want to see if I can make some stuff work that I couldn't make work before in OBS. Till I get my webcam. Maybe maybe we'll get some conversation going. I know Lori did a little shopping today. Maybe Starlight will come back. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Sam. Yeah, I threw up my DJ program because I can get banned. Play some music. If I get bored, I'll just like stream to myself. If anybody wants to come hang out for a minute and talk, I can do that. Before bedtime, you got to get up early, Sam. Where's Starlight? Dang it. Man, I was pissed off in that about that story. Then I felt like I had to call in. Felt like I had to. But yeah, it's just Sunday night. Gonna make some Steve balls. Does that sound familiar, Sam? I wonder what she did. Did she come on and be like, well, I'm gonna like, if nobody's talking, I'm gonna hang up. I wake up about 7. Oh, yeah, that was thoroughly disgusting and just jacked, jacked, jacked. Them Steve balls, and I'm having trouble with my elixir. Does that sound familiar, Sam? I made a couple videos somewhere on YouTube's. Yep, Lanky Jen. Yeah. So I have that other channel. It's out. It's out. It's out. But you know what? How much can you really say about her? Not much. Not much at all. Not much at all. I'm telling Jesus on y'all. 'Cause you broke my elixir. You broke my elixir. So yeah, like kind of the first time I came on here, I played music. I got tons of copyright strikes. It was super funny. Remy and those guys showed up. And then that was, I guess, a day after they upped the sub count. Are you? Yeah, yeah. That's my other channel. That's my channel. The yep, yeah. I'm gonna do vertical cooking show, y'all. Elixir, Mr. Panko. I'm gonna need you to come in here and fix my elixir so I can listen to my George Strait. Yep. I'm glad I could make you laugh after what we saw tonight. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was stupid. But it was super funny. And I also made a video that I never posted. And the video that I made that I posted was an apology. Like, look, everybody, I'm super sorry. I'm not making fun of anybody's accent or how people talk because I love Southern accents. I love, you know what I mean? I think that's like so cute. There are people I watch on here that are from the South and yeah. Yeah, it was all penguin. Now they're calling me a penguin. Dude, if Greg Hughes came in here, he would be absolutely disgusted with anything I'm going to be doing right now. So, I'm just saying. Because if people want to come in and talk about, I don't know, music or vaping or what's going on with some legislation with vaping and how your rights are being taken away, Gottlieb's leaving. I could do some penguin cracks too, though, if we want to go there. But I had to open this up. So I'm one of the viewers in here right now. And I had to open this so I could see the chat because OBS is a mystery to me. Yeah, you didn't know. And I saw your comment. I was like, oh man. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. I actually created that account for, you can tell from the name of it why I created that account. And then one day I was just bored. So, yep. Yep, I made a video. So I was hoping people would be awake, but it's Sunday night, so people might be sleeping or already talking. Starlight popped in the first one, but I hope she's not still in that thing and it's dead. It shows me offline when I go into Stream Manager, so that's why I opened a new one. But, yeah, we're gonna make some vertical cooking shows. What's that thing that you put underneath of the meat? Yeah, helpful. You know what? I was a little embarrassed because I don't think that I'm going to be doing anything he cares about. So, all good. I think here's what I really want to do. My goal is this. There's like, right, vertical cooking. There's like a ton of stuff out there for like really advanced people. And then I have a friend who is a YouTuber, and I just found out he has 14,000 subscribers. He's doing really, really well. And he has a show with some people that are in the millions of subscribers. Like he interviews them and stuff, and he's good. But the problem is he used to do a lot of like ask me anything or frequently asked questions or like really cheap gear reviews and stuff to kind of get people started. But he got super advanced too. And so like I think it would be cool to be able to answer any questions people have. People want to know like sources and stuff that are just kind of getting started. Kiki, what in the actual hell are you doing? My cat is tweaking out right now. I think she thinks it's time for her to run around and act stupid. I wish you ever like not have a spray bottle at the wrong time so you throw like a Diet Coke can. Get You know what I really need? My dustbuster. That will get her. Hang on, let me take care of this pussy over here. Bye. 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 Okay. So my computer's probably going to turn off because I lost my whole monitor, but I think it's working now. Is it just me and you? I think he's shit. Did you hear him say, "Oh God, I hope it's not going to be true crime"? Like nobody's gonna do true crime as well as he does. So why in the hell would I even try to invest any effort in true crime? I can talk about all kinds of crap, but I'm like definitely not an investigator when it comes to that stuff. You know what? I'm having issues. I got issues. I have to move my whole computer. That's super fun. But I just kind of came on to BS and stuff and see if anybody was awake. Is anybody awake? Well, if y'all are just gonna stare and not talk, I'm gonna hang up. Oh man. It's chill. I want to get around this. I want to figure out a way to get around this 1,000 sub thing. Do a little thing with like a webcam and maybe do some like mixed shows. Up, Dustbuster. She's begging for it. She's digging. She's ripping things up. Bad kitty. I think Gray was. Well, I think a lot of people. Oh God, it probably takes a while to build an audience and stuff, and I don't really care about that. I would like to be able to go live on my phone. That would be kind of awesome. I'm not going to be traveling around like Tori is or anything like that. Yeah, no, I pull the dustbuster out on her to get her to stop tearing up. What she'll do is she'll go and she'll find a piece of paper in the bathroom trash can and she'll carry it in her mouth and tear it up in little tiny shreds and then like play with it and make a giant mess. And it's very weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. If Starlight came back, I don't know where she is because she's not talking. Um, but I'll have to get that program that people have that tells them um, what people are in their chat because I heard people have that. I want to test out my little thing here and see if it moves. It does. Wow, it moves for you guys. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah, OBS is a pain in the ass for sure. Oh, cool. It's cheaty. It shows people what you're doing. I don't think it works well with OBS though. Plus, you get when you hang up, you get like 50 billion copyright strikes. It's pretty rad. We did a music thing the other night though. That worked out really well. But now I got a spinning wheel. So yeah, that story was super sad. I just kind of want to get my mind off of like being bummed out for half a second, see if anybody was up and maybe chit chat. But I don't think I see you're going to bed. I have to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So everybody has to go to their baseball games. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think there's like a lot of hangout stuff like that, people do when they have friends on YouTube and stuff, but just come on, talk about some stuff. For me, it's probably going to be mostly music, vaping, what's going on with that. I was hoping to kind of get on someone's channel that where people had questions and stuff, but I think I've said that 5 million times. I don't think it's going to happen. So, you know, but I heard someone say that you're not allowed to ask people to like your video or give you thumbs up or anything like that. So I don't know what's up with that. It says I have an error, but I don't, I guess. Oh my God, that was so silly. That was so silly. But it was super fun. I was really bored and I was just making videos because you know what my main motivator was? Everybody was so freaked out that she was hacking them. My main motivation was to like put it out there that they weren't being hacked by her. They just weren't. It wasn't happening. That was my drive. My drive was no, she's not hacking you. Sorry. But there's no like genius thing going on here where you're getting hacked because of her. Anything for views. Yep. I think I had that original account with like my real name on it. And I just changed it at one point because of a certain life coach. And then I was like, oh, I was bored one day and I'm like, oh, I should make some videos and be a penguin. Man, I got some mean comments on there too. People telling me to like shut up, and she has supporters. She has over 1,000 subscribers, man. She's a popular young lady. Yeah, but you know why you did? It's because you're nice. It's because you're a nice person. That's why. If you weren't a nice person, you wouldn't have fallen for the BS. You know what I mean? I'm kind of not as nice of a person, so I knew that it wasn't real. And then when I felt so bad for everybody who thought that they were getting like hacked. Hey, Starlight. Yay. I don't know what happened. I killed that other stream. It's probably just going to be like me talking to myself in 5 minutes. So, bed slug. Yeah. I think that's the new term. Bed slug. So, Sam the Schnoz and I were talking about my other account where I did my impersonation of a bed slug. Hey, hey. What? Oh. Where I did my, now I'm doing the Lady A, reading the comments. I did my impersonation of a bed slug. But it was a long time ago when all that stuff first went down. And I was just trying to like prove a point that she's too stupid to hack anybody, so. You do. I don't mind hearing people talk to themselves. I just feel like I'm such a moron. Talking to myself. Like, what am I, an idiot? Yeah, that was me. That was me. That was my Alexa. Play my George Strait. Mr. Pickle. That was me. I was bored, man. And I actually recorded something saying, you're not being hacked. Please don't freak out. It's called Anything for Views Life Coaching. Kiki, my cat is being such a little bitch right now. I'm basically laying in the dark on the YouTubes. Hey, Echo. Hey, Echo. See, y'all broke it. Can you play me some George Strait? I'm gonna see you there.
You'll Be There by George Strait on Amazon Music.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's working, Mr. Pickle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for fixing my Alexa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was broken. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get a major copyright on that bitch.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh my God.
And love is a ship.
Oh my God, shut up.
Time is the ocean.
Holy shit. I need a
Life
webcam.
is a trip
You know
You
what? Shut
don't.
up, George Strait. You're getting unplugged because I can't deal with you right now. I can't believe it worked. It didn't work for the video because the video was Kismet, man. It is? Yeah, my cat's Kiki. Kiki, you little son of a bitch. She keeps bringing me pieces of paper, shredding them up and eating them. No. Hang on, I'll get you the link. It's really, I feel bad that I even have this account, but I think it's on my real name. Sorry to do the purple typing. It's a gaming keyboard though, like most people have that. Okay, YouTube. Let me see if I can, I haven't been on there in a while. Every once in a while I'd leave myself signed into it. And where is my, oh. I'd leave myself signed in and I make a comment. Oh my God, I have more subs on that channel than I have on this one. I wish I could merge them. All right, I'll post it. Yeah, it's a mechanical keyboard from hell, man. I love the what? Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But the goal was to come out and be like, do you smoke potato wedges? Yeah, totally. I do. I put weed in the end of them and then I light it up. Bob. Who's Bob Harris? Yeah, you did. You did, Starlight, because I would forget I was logged into that. And then I would make a comment on someone's video that I liked. But I don't care because I never said anything. And my whole thought process was eventually someone's going to know that's me. We're smoking tater tots up in this bitch. Excuse me, Jesus. Lori, what's up? The homies are in the house. Hey, Bob, you got a picture? You got a photograph of your potato wedges? You might tempt some of these hussies. Oh my God. You might tempt some of these hussies into dipping it in some ranch dressing. So, Lori, my little mixer. Yeah, you know, I was kind of wondering about that if she actually hit 1K. So I went out onto the blade, and I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Work sucked, Lori. Thank you for asking. It sucked. It sucked Bob's tater wedges. Okay. It sucked Bob's tater wedges, but I clocked out around on time, even though I'm sorry. You did a super hussy chat. Yeah, see, I didn't know anything about what that was about. So all my videos, I was trying to figure out like, is she talking about the girls that were supporting her, emailing Steve's balls to try to like, you know, because she thinks somebody wants her stupid, weird husband. Yeah, Starlight doesn't check her Twitter. She doesn't check her text, but it's okay. She's here on YouTube. You guys can sync up on the DL now. Now you know where she is. Oh, interesting. That's right. I forgot you can buy subscribers. What is it, like 100 for like $1 each or something? You don't suck, Starlight. You know what? I'm the same way. One day I opened up my text app. I had 936 text messages. Mind you, some of them were like automated, but some of them were actually like from my friends. And they're like, "Oh, I thought maybe you changed your number, but it said sent." And I'm like, "Oh." No, I use my phone for like work. And then I thought maybe I could use my phone for her super chat was slamming people I didn't know. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what that was. I just know she thought that somebody was after her husband, which means that she thinks he's a great catch, which that's great for her. You know what I mean? That's totally awesome for her that she thinks that he's so wonderful. Yeah, I think isn't there an app? I don't know if you have an iPhone or an Android, but I think there's something I have an Android and a MacBook Pro. Um, I actually do have a MacBook now for work, but whatever. Um, dude, you guys, Steve is sexy. Don't be talking to my husband. Don't be emailing him, you hussy. So what I use my phone at work for is scanning barcodes. It's super dumb. So if somebody is sending me a message, it'll like pop down and I can't view my scanner. So I just wait for the message to disappear. You can chat. If I can't chat, I just won't. You know what I mean? I'm an old lady. I'm responsible for my shit. I can't even read that comment. He's a burning hunk of slug love. But I don't think he can compete with Bob's tater wedges. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to like Steve Balls. A MacBook Pro. NK. Oh, North Korea. Why did I say North Korea? Oh my God. Someone has infected my brain. Someone's renting space in my head that they're not paying for. So, I need Starlight. You have an audience. I don't. Steve, eggplant. All right. So here's what happened. Can I say what happened today, Lori? Am I allowed? He has a tiny eggplant. A tiny top plant. Yeah, seriously, I don't know why I said that. I don't think it. Does Lori, can I out you or what? Because I just want to say something really complimentary to you. Okay, I'm going to take that as the yes. So I have like friends uh, locally. I have friends that are like semi-local where they're just a couple hours away and I have to go drop stuff off to them or whatever. And then I have like people that I know from gaming on the net or like, mixers and just people in general that you kind of connect with. Not, you know, no big deal. They're like, but people that I know of, acquaintances, even though I never really met their face. And they always want to know, like, where can I get the best deal? Like, what's the best thing I should do? How can I find out about this? And I give them all this information and I give them all these links and I point them in the right direction and they got the money and they're ready to do it and they do nothing. So today we're having this super casual conversation and Lori's asking me questions and I'm giving her information. And before I know it, she's coming back to me asking me questions. So what is it that I need? And before I know it, she's bought everything she needs to mix her own freaking e-liquid. And I was so impressed. I'm like, first of all, what you bought hardware wise, that's totally up to you. You bought a really nice setup. In my opinion, my conspiracy allegedly, but with all the stuff that just the information that I gave her and a couple of quick questions. Okay, but you have to admit that the money you spent is going to make you tons of e-liquid. And not only that, it's going to be way cheaper than what you would spend if you bought it pre-mixed. And it's going to be super easy to do. It's going to be so simple, you're going to be mad that you didn't do it before. You're going to be angry you didn't do it before. So kind of what I was hoping to do at some point when people are awake and they don't have to go to work in the morning and stuff. Yeah, she's going to still have a little bit of that coil issue because those one shots do have sweetener in them. But she's going to save money on the manufactured liquid, and she's going to have high quality. So there's no cheaping out because I sent her over to Liquid Barn. What she didn't do is she didn't know there was a discount code. And there is a discount code. So anyway. Yeah, so cool. I appreciate you because you made me feel like of all the people, probably like 100 people that I've talked to, you're like only the second person ever that like did something. And I don't know, other people may have done stuff, but yeah. So with a sub tank though, I mean, you can easily go through a 30 milliliter bottle of juice if you're home. You know, you can easily go through 30 milliliters in what, like 2-3 days? No problem. So there's a ton of vapor. Yeah, there's a ton of people vape shows on YouTube that are really good. Good production value and stuff like that. They have such large followings that they have a hard time kind of getting back to basics on certain things. And I don't take anything away from them, but once you get like 400,000 subs and you have a Patreon and all this other bullshit, it gets really hard to like pay attention to individuals. And so I was on somebody else's channel who I won't mention, and I was hoping to kind of just go on as a guest and answer questions, but 60 milliliters a week is pretty low. Well, wait a minute though. You're vaping a higher nicotine milligram. I think we bored Starlight to sleep, and Bob checked out. He's like, nobody's sucking on my wedge. I'm leaving. He's leaving. Nobody's sucking on that potato wedge. I really would. I wish I could help Starlight though. When I saw her freaking, her banger with the damn hair tie on it, I was like, oh God, I have so many mods. I could just mail her a nice one. Oh. She's replying to my tweet, bitch. 4 people. 3 people in 2 seconds. Remember when Pink was doing her thing and she'd be like, oh my God, 1,500 people in 20 seconds. Oh, I think I hear my tweeter going off. Are you twattering me? Okay, yeah, that link is disgusting, by the way, that I sent you. Basically, okay, this blogger, oh my God, she gets semen donated to her by her friends and rubs it on her face and drinks it and pours it on her food. It's disgusting. We all love Pink. Pink is the new Pink. Pink is the hot pink. Okay, so Starlight has at least 1 child. Let's just say that for privacy's sake. She's a busy lady. So I think people will forgive you about messaging. Am I wrong, Lori? Sam has like 80 dogs, so there's no way she's messaging me. Who's mad? I don't know. I think she does. It says that the donors are friends. The woman who gets her sperm donated. It's just so sick. I can't. Oh my god! I can't believe I sent that to you. I'm so sorry. She's disgusting. She's a cute girl, but when she starts rubbing weird like semen on her face, I'm not down. You're next. I think she's gonna send you the link. 85 dogs. 85 dogs. Yeah, you know what? I thought that was super, super cool the night that people showed up on someone's doorstep that Lori was able to reach out. I was very relieved to hear that. Kim Kardashian stuff. Yeah, it's something that one of those people would do. I wonder if I could get the link was on Twitter. I got it from Nick Schneider. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He has a channel on here called The Viewer's Voice. And he's like my gay lover and he doesn't know it. It's a huge channel and it's kind of a drama channel, but he liked one of my tweets. And I was just like, oh, my gay boyfriend who would never have sex with me liked one of my tweets. Also, there's a new service you can do, speaking of the Kardashians, where you can pay people to give you a shout out on something called Cameo. And I heard that Corey, you know, the two Corys, the one that's still alive, that one will do it for like $100. He'll shout you out. So this is the tweet. I'm gonna link it here and hope that YouTube doesn't ban me for life, but it is like probably the most disgusting thing that you can't unsee. So open it with extreme caution. Yes, Starlight. Nick the Dick Schneider. The Viewer's Voice. He's like probably one of my favorite commentary channels. Corey Feldman. Yeah. He'll give you a shout out on Cameo. I think it's $100 or $155. But Trisha Paytas is charging like $600. So Nick wanted to know if he could tell people to fuck off on Cameo. Like if he could pay somebody to tell someone else to fuck off. I like that. I like that. All right, so I have a question for Starlight. I never saw Two Girls, One Cup. I never saw it. I never saw it. If they were drinking semen, probably, because this bitch is rubbing it on her face. She drinks it. She pours it on some food and eats it. Somebody gives you the creeps. Okay, let me read her comment. Are we allowed to say who gives you the creeps? Trisha Lores. I don't know who Trisha Lores is. Oh, dude. Okay, so back in the day, I was like into watching Trisha Paytas sit on her floor and cry and stuff. Actually, I kind of thought she was all right when she would just vlog about her day. You know what I mean? I thought she was okay. And then she went on this whole like Instagram like scam campaign and I was like, and then it was more always watching her cry on her floor and it was all fake. So I got over it. But so hello Starlight. Did you go live last night or was it wait, what was last night? Saturday. Friday night, I missed something. I missed everybody who went live. Like, I think Stephanie or you, someone was live. and I missed it. And then now they're gone. And I'm mad because I woke up and I looked at my phone and I had all these lives that I missed and they were gone. Because my stupid ass had to work at like 6 a.m. that day, so I passed out after because I didn't sleep. Trisha Paytas. Trisha Lores. That's funny. Okay. But last night was Saturday night, right? Okay, I'm gonna bust out the dust buster and get you the fuck out of whatever you're eating. Bye. Bye. I don't know. I put the dust buster on the bookshelf just so I can have it to scare the cat away from tearing shit up. Nice, Sam. We're all trying to get Starlight to 1K because she wants to go on, she wants to be able to have a community page. I have a little question. Well, I might have a little answer. Who gives you the creeps? I don't know. Who gives you the creeps, Lori? This fucking cat, man. She found something and she goes and picks it out of the trash and then just dusts it. Like, she went and pulled something out of the bathroom trash and tore it up and started, like, chomping on it. It shouldn't be hard to get to 1K. All you need to do is just keep going live and you'll get it easy. Easy. And especially because you are friends with Stephanie and she has a good following. I know a couple people that probably give you the creeps for sure. One of them starts with a and the other one is thinks they own the color purple. Yes. Okay, so I told this story yesterday, I think. So one day I logged into, I think I was on somebody's live, like Brian St. John or somebody that's chill, right? Stephanie is awesome. I didn't even know, I don't know why, but I was subscribed to her. It's a guy. A guy that gives you the creeps. Gives you the creeps? A YouTuber that gives you the creeps, that's a guy? Like, what did he hit on you? Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna, let me answer Starlight's question. Yes, I was. So, what happened was, let me think, what happened? So, a week before the phone call into Einstein, okay, let's go back a little bit further. So, Pink was awesome, right? I don't think B is a guy. But anyway, so Pink was awesome. And she's like, hey, you guys all go check out my friend. I raised her up since she was a baby. We all knew she was being cute. And she's like, she does really good true crime and blah, 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 blah. I already was subbed to Makeup Mobster. And so I'd kind of seen the color purple around and stuff. And I was like, that's cool. I'm like, these chicks are all cute and cool and everything and whatever. So yeah, of course, like Pink referred me to her. So I'm going to go watch her. So I started watching her and I started talking, like her channel got shut down because of the Phil thing and everybody was chill and it was just funny and fun. And she was talking about how that's what she wanted to do. Like that's what she wanted her career to be, you know? And I thought, well, fuck it, man. $20 a month? Like, why wouldn't I just throw some money? I don't know any subs that give you the creeps, but I'll answer that in a second. I'm going to play a guessing game, I guess. And so I was like, $20 a month is like, I don't know, whatever. For somebody that's making a career out of this, I'll do that. And it was the highest tier she had, okay? But that's my mode of thinking. It's not like, oh, I'm going to give you $20 and you can be my friend. Because I have issues with Patreon. I actually, I'm going to pull a Molly Go Lightly right now and say I actually did music, a couple songs, some production with the dude that founded Patreon. Okay, let's just say that. And so he's not my bestie or anything, but I have contacts. And I just never thought Patreon was a good idea because what are you going to do? Like, you know what I mean? I'm in a huge mixers collective. I subscribe to something for $4 a month. I get so much information from that newsletter. You can't imagine the thousands of dollars I've made off of that $4 a month. But I thought this is like she has a good platform. Like, fuck it. I'll throw her $20 a month. Let's see what happens. I'll give Patreon a shot. So I do this. And then a week later, she calls in to Science Patsy's channel for the setup thing. And that was what it was. Everybody knows how that went down. And then Pink's name gets thrown into a live. And everybody's like shitting on that whole thing, saying, oh, it's going to be a disaster. And I'm like, give it a chance, everybody. Give it a chance. You never know. Give it a chance. You never know. You never know. And fuck, was I wrong. But right before that, I think it was right before or right after. I can't remember. It might have been right after that. She posted something Patreon only, like, call. And I called in. And I don't remember the whole call. I'm sure that people have heard the call, but one of the first things that was uttered was what happens in this group stays in this group. So the first thing that popped into my mind, having like done stuff over on YouNow, was that never happens in a private Patreon group. Anytime you post anything, it gets shared to everybody. And so I just thought, whatever. That's fine. And I only remember I kind of got shut down because I was talking about how much I really liked Makeup Mobster. And then at that point I was like, you know what? This isn't for me. And so I canceled my subscription. And then, supposedly, everybody got doxxed that was in the Patreon group. And then all of a sudden, I was blocked on everybody's channel. And I was like, hello? Like, I don't remember anybody being talked about horribly on there. I remember a couple snarky comments that didn't seem true to me, but I kind of ignore stuff. Like, Lori will ask me, oh, did you see the person in chat said this? And I totally didn't even see it. I would be a horrible moderator. I miss everything like that. And so, yeah, I canceled my subscription and I just unsubscribed and bowed out. And then I realized when the cops started showing up at certain people's houses that shall remain nameless, that my address is on there. So I got a hold of Wes and Jack. Yeah, I got a hold of Wes and Jack. And I was like, dudes, just an email. I'm like, hey, this person has my address. Just an FYI. This and this happened on this date, and this happened on this date, and this is the creator. Can you help sister out? And he was like, I'm on it. So she's been contacted. She's been contacted about not abusing information. So, were you being abused in the Patreon video that I called into? No, I did not get doxxed. I did not, absolutely did not get doxxed. No. That was a lie. There was a screenshot that was posted of the names of the people that were in the chat, that were chatting at the moment. and us, like 6 or 8 of us that were on that call. So our names were out there, our screen names, and some people's pictures because they were on video. But that's not doxing. That's not doxing. That's information they chose to share on the internet, private or not. Okay? So no, no, no. I didn't get doxed. Yeah, no, I was trying to give everybody a chance because I thought maybe um really that that night of that live that that Pink was going to come on whenever she had time. And no, I don't remember. No, 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 no. I don't ever remember. See, I don't remember. I don't know if I would remember her saying that about you or not, to be honest. And then I got a message, and the message sucks, dick. And it said, I don't understand you. You don't engage with us anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to respond to this because I haven't called in to any more calls since that first one. And I don't want anything to do with this. This feels really skanky to me. And I'm not trying to shoot her down. I wish her well in her career. You know, God bless. A salud. Go for it. But, yeah, and you know the other thing too is like if all these people are coming at you because you got 500 people subbed to you and 100 and whatever or 300 people are showing up in your lives and you know it should only be like 100 people, you don't know who the fuck to trust, Starlight. So, yeah, I would probably block everybody that looked suspicious to me too, just in case. But I went to Lori in a chat and I was in your channel and I'm like, dude, I think she has me blocked. So, but I get it. And so she said she would talk to you. Yeah, that's weird. I don't remember hearing. See, she might have said some crap about you, but I remember it being Makeup Mobster, and that was it for me. I was like, dude, I know better. I know better. And then somebody said something like, "Oh, well, you know, so and so really doesn't like so and so," and I'm like, "Well, I gotta go because I don't know any of those people. Like, I don't. Fuck that, you know. And now I'm paying to hear this. Fuck that." Okay. Lori, yes, because I believe someone had cancer. You guys got to realize something. Well, I think a lot of people do realize something right now, and that's that anal beads is a useful idiot. And if anybody needs to know what a useful idiot is, it's not just a Radiohead song, but she's somebody that they can use to do their dirty work and cause problems. Yeah. Well, we know that, you know, nobody's going to go into Gray's channel and cause any shit, like any drama. We know that, you know, I don't know what's going on with the other like true crime channels and stuff because I think most of them have me blocked. Like everybody thinks I'm Satan or something. Um, Cancer. Um, like I was hearing Jay talk. I was hearing people respond to Jay in a chat, and I'm like, oh, she has me blocked. Cool. I don't know why. I've never said boo to her, but okay. Okay. So there was, oh my God, no, not on anything I was on. I would have lost my crap. I would have lost my crap if there was a phone call. Please tell me I wasn't on that call and I just didn't notice that. Yeah, I don't know anything about Jay. I just never was interested in, oh, come on, typos. Um I don't remember anybody playing a phone call. And the other thing is, if anybody said they were going to narrow down a state, take you out of your oh, no. I was on that call, Starlight. You know what I asked her? I asked her what kind of vape she had. Okay. There were three, by the way. There were three calls. I was on the first one, and then there was a second one and a third, and I got yelled at for not calling back in after the second and third ones, or after the first and second ones. But I just didn't have a good feeling about. I can understand some Spanish, but yeah, no te gusta. I got you. No me gusta también. But I don't know her from Adam. I just don't think that it's very nice to be shitty to somebody who, tried to help your ass out, but whatever. Well, I don't, it was like I got typed at. Um, I got typed at because I think I said something in a chat to figure skating coach that I think she got treated like shit. Basically, what happened after that is everybody was accused of like spilling the beans. And I'm sorry, but like I said, from you nowadays, I knew this guy has a really, really, really popular channel on you now. And he would do Patreon chats, which were great. But what they did is they sat around and talked shit. And that's what he does. He's a shit talker. He's like a drama guy. But then he started getting real loose with it. And so what ended up happening was he'd say, hey, what happens in the Patreon stays on the Patreon. So when I heard those words, I was like, this ain't gonna work out. No mota. ¿Dónde está el baño? I love figure skating. Yeah, so I said something in a chat once like, gosh, I'm really sorry that what happened to you. Because I don't even know what it was that happened. But I think that people started hunting for a rat or a mole or something. And it was just absurd. Like, duh. It could be any one of those people in there. You know what I mean? And I didn't get blamed for anything. So I don't think. I mean, but then again, I don't know because I wasn't on any other calls. And oh, let me find it for you. It's all about beauty gurus and drama. Um, I think it's the viewer's voice. Yes, it is. I love him so much. I love him so much. How do I put this in my thingy? Nick the Dick. What happened to our little potato sucker? Did he go away? So I was guessing who gives you the creeps, Lori. Can I get a first letter? You guys in the drama manufactured for views? What does that mean? What's drama manufactured? You guys is the drama manufactured. What does that mean? Sam the schnoz. I'm anything for views life coaching. Oh. Oh, she's asking a question. Oh, he does. I know who you're talking about now. Um, and I know why. I know why, Lori. Um, so my experience on YouTube is in the mostly the vape community, I guess, lately. And I've never seen those guys create actual issues for views. I've seen some of them. In fact, I was once, I think once I was in one of Laura's lives, and I think it was Laura, two of the bigger vape channels came in. I want to say Vaping Bogan and Mike Vapes. They both came in and they were saying, I love you. I'm in love. Kiss you, kiss you, kiss you, and all this stuff. It was hilarious. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. I think, I think there is one creator over there that likes to set people up to make problems. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the day that she kicked me out of Patreon, the way that Patreon works is it bills you at the beginning of the calendar month. So if you pay on the 15th or the 30th and there's 31 days in that month, the first of the month you're paying again. Um so yeah, I canceled it, and then the creator has to remove you so that you're no longer there because you didn't pay. Good night, Starlight. I'm probably going to pass out in the next 15 minutes too because I got to work at 6. But Discord brings us. It's the soap opera effect. I'm actually on Discord, but I think you mean the other one. Good night, Starlight. We love you so much. Have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Jethro troll. No, Sam, it's Jethro troll. I don't think, and I don't begrudge anybody wanting to get views. That's fine. You want to make your $35 a month AdSense? That's great. Dude, I just took a Xanny bar. I'm going to pass out too. I'm totally kidding. I know what you meant, Jethro troll. I was being sarcastic, but I love you so much. Well, Rich Lex. I love him. Hey, dudes. What's up, Jethro troll? What are you doing tonight? There was a guy in here looking to get his, looking for, taking a poll on whether or not we liked, potatoes. Have you hacked any, computers lately? Okay. Good night, Sam. We love you so much. I'll probably see you tomorrow for some, anger management about people driving babies off a cliff. Ridiculous people. And then there was Lori. Lori, who I am so proud of. She's going to be mixing e-liquid. Yes, we like tater tots, wedges. We like potatoes that have been fried. French fries, air fry potatoes. Saving money. You know, potatoes are grown in really disgusting conditions, by the way, in the United States. Like, if people knew how potatoes were grown, they would not eat them. Just saying. But man, they're tasty, right? They are tasty. Let's see if we can get banned. No? Doesn't want to work with OBS. I had In-N-Out for dinner. Yeah, that's not going to save you any money, girl. In-N-Out's expensive. Now you want to know. There's no shortage of information on how potatoes are grown. No, I mean the conditions of the farms. So, like, the majority of the potato farms in the United States are owned by McDonald's. Like, the crops are owned by McDonald's, and that's no joke. I don't know the exact number because it's actually like 1 a.m. or a quarter to 1, and I'm tired. But yes, potatoes can start from potatoes. Really? $10? Would you ever keep one? Yeah, but in America, I don't know what it's like in the UK, but I know here our potato farms are disgusting. Um, Now they do have organic farms that grow them in better conditions, but yeah, it's disgusting. In fact, most farming conditions are really gross. Like, in other words, they don't have porta potties in the fields. I'm just saying. So make sure you wash your vegetables. Plus, most of the produce that we get here isn't even grown in the United States. Really? Man, I remember last time we went to In-N-Out. I don't eat beef, but the last time I went down to In-N-Out, it was super expensive. It used to be so cheap. But it was forever ago. It was forever ago. It coincided with my Grove story, I think. No, I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian. Everything's gross. Everything we eat is disgusting. Um, Things I don't eat are like red meat. I don't eat red meat. Um, I don't eat Bambi. I don't eat cows, stuff like that. But I'm not a vegetarian. I don't eat Pacific seafood since Fukushima. So, but I mean, all you can do is try to eat as clean as possible and allow yourself some junk every now and then, and you're cool. So I was dating a guy years ago that didn't eat red meat, and he kind of explained to me the amino acid structure required to break down beef and kind of how long it stays in your body. And it grossed me out, and I don't know if he lied to me or what, but I just quit eating beef, and there's actually a special enzyme required to process it, and if you quit eating it for long enough and then you eat it, you will instantly go to the water closet. Um, yeah, no, I just don't eat beef. I'm not like no venison, no cow, no. Um, I eat pretty much anything else. I mean, I just don't eat red meat. That's all. That's not a big deal. And I don't eat a ton of pork. I mostly eat chicken, fish, turkey for protein. Vegetables have tons of protein in them too, by the way, but you have to eat pounds of them. Yeah. So once you don't have that enzyme anymore, you got to ease back into it. You can still eat cured beef, and you won't get sick because it doesn't have that same. It's been cured, So it's kind of been halfway process for you. Yeah, you'll have to go to the loo. Who's a British American? Jethro Troll. Are you referring to us as British Americans because we're not Native Americans? Are you making an assumption about my gender and my ethnicity? So let's talk about Scott Gottlieb. I'm just kidding. Water closet. Yeah, I mean, I am a British American. Dude. How do you know I'm a dude? Um, the West Coast of the United States. I'm a Westerner. Jethro Troll. Welsh, Scottish, English, born in Kentucky. Kentucky. Red meat and brown whiskey. Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with some whiskey. You know what? I call everybody dude. Dude. That's a thing. Jethro Troll, what gender do you identify with? We're just curious. Italiano. A salud. A salud. Who wants to talk about the FDA? Nobody. I'm not Italian. I was repeating you. I don't know what you guys are talking about now. Not me. Me too. Same. Huh? So, what is everybody going to do on their Monday? Man, in Kentucky right now, you're what? Almost 4 a.m.? In Kentucky? Anybody concerned about this new, about Scott Gottlieb leaving the FDA? Astral gender. Please refer to me as it, zit, or they. Thank you. Um, Astral gender. You know, I was working with a person who was born a female and went through a gender reassignment surgery to become no gender. They had everything removed. I don't know what this means, dude. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be offensive to anybody, whether they're a Jethro troll or serious. But this person, it might be working. And it might not be working. I do not know. Should be working now. Everybody left. Everybody went to bed. They're like, screw this. I'm out. Just F5. I heard that does wonders. Or Control Alt F4. Let's see if it works. Let me see what it shows me. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it shows that it's live. Que paso? Humble viewers. Yeah. So Jethro Troll, have we seen you around before? Like, how did you come in here? Humble viewers. Did you check out K Small's video about humility and her little message? I'm not really a religious person, but I thought her video was cute. Yeah, my software said I went offline. Lori, do you know Jethro Troll? That's a hilarious name, by the way. Do you like trolling? Do they see you trolling and they're hating? And they're trying to catch you red and dirty? Oh. What do you do on here, Jethro Troll? Yeah, but I don't know. I just think that her video was very cute, very sweet. Don't troll her either, Jethro Troll. But she's got a goal. I think her goal is to get to 14,000 subscribers, and she's going to do a little giveaway. And she also mentioned it doesn't cost anything to join the entry. It doesn't cost anything to enter. And I took that as a very polite, had a few drinks and made bad jokes. Lori's nice. I can feel it. You felt right. You felt right, they. Seriously. Are you seriously not identify as male or female? I have no clue. Washington State. I am from Washington. We're not horrible. We're not horrible. We can be horrible. But if you want to come troll, that's cool too. I don't really mind. I like trolls, lurkers, people that put a thumbs down on my video. It's pretty awesome. Yep, Washington. See, I put up a DJ program because I was going to play some copyrighted music and get banned, but then now it's not working. Yeah. No paid to play. I don't think that's allowed on YouTube. She's not James, I almost slammed someone I'm not gonna say. But I feel like I saw Jethro Troll somewhere else before on a bigger platform. Who's my dislike? Was that Starlight? Does she hate me and she gave me a thumbs down? That's hilarious. I don't know. I think that's funny. Why would they? They don't even know I exist, remember? California. That's a good song, by the way. I do like to pick on California folk, but you know what? Jethro Troll, you're actually in a room with two people from California because I was born in California, but I escaped. And I'm going to tell you something else. Washington is definitely not. I'm just giving you shit, Lori. I know she wouldn't thumbs down me. That's funny. I'm married. Sorry, homie. What? Okay, so I feel like I can't really ask you about the person that creeps you out, but I want to. But I think I know why they creep you out. I think I know why they creep you out. Because I think they have a boner for someone. They see me boning, they're hating, trying to catch me riding dirty. Am I wrong? Yeah, so Lori's one of these people that she's super chill, like 100% chill. But like if you make her mad, she'll say things like, "I'm gonna rearrange your face." She could she could actually type someone to death. Yeah, I know who. You said B. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, but it's a boy. Um, she mad? She's not mad. If Lori's mad, you know Lori's mad. Lori wants to fight. No, it's Sunday night and Friday night's the night for fighting. Go listen to some Elton John there, Jethro Troll. Jethro Troll, how old are you? Or is it wrong to ask an astral gender their age? Is it rude? Oh, he wants it rough. No one messes with, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Um I don't insert myself in arguments ever. Oh, you're a baby. You're an astral gender baby. Astral gender baby. What is astral gender? Can you break it down for us? And why is your avatar white? Is that some kind of a political stance that you've taken, Jethro? Why don't you throw me another thumbs down there, Jethro? Come on, Jethro. Let's talk about Scott Gottlieb. It's just hilarious to me. That's actually real. I don't know what it means. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Astral gender. But I was watching, who's that dude? He goes out to college campuses, prove me wrong. I'm so tired right now. My wit is down. You called me a shit woman. How do you know I'm not transgender and I should be called MX? You don't have to do anything. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Fucking thumb up your ass. It doesn't matter. Steven Crowder. Yes, thank you. Man, Jethro Troll, I kind of dig you for being a troll. You're pretty sweet. Um, but I was watching when he was going around to college campuses and asking them to like debate him on how many genders there were. And people just get angry with him because they can't shut him up. And that's how people win these arguments, if we've been seeing a lot of people in a certain community we've been in, if they can't win an argument factually, they just silence their opposition. And it's a tactic. And they can't really silence him. Well, I think they have now. I don't think they let him out on campuses anymore. I think they Laura Loomered him. But I like that dude. I think he's funny as hell. Steven Crowder. Louder with Crowder. That's what I was trying to think of. So, Jethro Troll, tell us about yourself. What do you do out in Kentucky besides eat red meat and drink brown whiskey? You make meatballs. Meatballs. Scott Gottlieb is such a dick. I really wanted to talk about him. At some point, we're going to do this. Battery condoms. Battery condoms. Oh. Yeah, they actually are available. They're like $1 for 10 of them. They're like $1 for 10 of them. Tell you about the meatloaf or Scott Gottlieb? Dude, it's so late. My brain is kind of fried. But Scott Gottlieb took over. Oh, raps. Talk to you about raps? I'm so confused. I feel like I'm so confused. I'm going to wait for Lori to say specifically what I'm supposed to talk about. And also, Jethro Troll, go check out this chick on Twitter. Are you male or female? Please tell me. Oh my god, did my chat just really die again? No, it did not. I'm waiting to find out if... Oh, Scott Gottlieb. Yeah, I know. I'm dumb. I forgot. So Scott Gottlieb is the head of the FDA. He was appointed by President Trump. And he actually had an investment. He was an investor in a vape company. And so when he took over the FDA as head of the FDA, we were pretty happy because he's a physician. And we kind of thought that the dude was going to pass some, go with the British Board of Medicine and back vaping as a harm reduction device, but he didn't. He went with the lobbyists on big tobacco. You told me you were male 5 times. Are those the 5 comments that got blocked? The last I remember you said you were astral something. Okay, so if you're male, you can handle this. This chick on Twitter gets her friends to donate their semen. Right on. 15 years. 15 years. Maybe that's where I saw you, Jethro Troll. Jethro Troll. I'm kidding. No one's blocking your comments. I just never saw that you were identified as a male. Do we have to say that now? You identify as a male. Jethro Troll. The new homie in the hood. So does the person who creeps you out, Lori, do they creep you out because they got a boner for like everyone they can have a boner for? Is it okay to the 5 people watching right now that I'm saying boner? I warned everybody that was going to subscribe to me that I'm just bullshitting right now until I get like actual content up. I'm just going to talk about whatever. Anyway, so we had high hopes for Scott Gottlieb because he was appointed by Trump to the FDA. He had investments in vaping before he came into the FDA, which he supposedly liquidated, but he went along with the lobbyists, and now he has stepped down to go spend time with his family and his children. And now we got another douchebag that's going to take over, and he's probably going to do the exact same thing that Gottlieb did, and Gottlieb's going to take a lower position as a consultant within the FDA. So basically, he doesn't want the heat on him, and he probably wants his vape investments back because that's what's really going to carry him into some sort of retirement. He doesn't just get a boner for everyone. Actually, that's not entirely true, Lori. There's someone else he has a boner for. Just saying. Hey, little Kelly, what's up, girl? Little Kelly. Little Kelly. Oh. Jethro Troll. I see. Jethro Troll. Yeah, we can't really talk about it because he stands. You know what I'm saying? If you read other people's comments pages, you'll see. Just read other people's comment pages and you'll see. God, your voice is so goddamn sexy. But admittedly, the boner for her is probably the worst. Like, the most clingy. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's not very nice. I want to be nice. No. I don't know who that is. But it's okay. I don't need to. I feel like I'm talking in code. This is so unfair. So we got Jethro Troll. We have Little Kelly. And of course Lori. And then 2 other posers that aren't talking, which is fine. Welcome in. Come give me a thumbs down. Oh, Mona KW. She's not a poser. Aw. She subbed and smashed the bell. So my plan was I was going to play a little bit of music and talk about vaping and just kind of shoot the crap. I did, Lori, a little bit, but I mostly saw the audience. Insomnia, I hear you, girl. You know what? I got to work super early and it sucks. I don't want to go to sleep. I just want to hang out all night and do whatevs. YouTube keeps hiding comments and then I have to approve them. I think the mods can approve though. The mods. I saw the video that Remy D made for her bed for her son. It was so cute. I love it so much. But yeah, I can't stream music because my DJ program is completely frozen. And I got a boner for his lead singer. Okay, I didn't see that. I saw the part where they were just showing the audience and they were playing Sweet Home Alabama. It was pretty sweet. So, Mona KW, are you, you'll be okay here, though. You'll be alright here, Jethro Troll. You're chill. It's 4:20. You know what's happening. Little Kelly's getting ready to blaze up. I could see the what? Okay, so Mona KW, what the vape was all about. So, we were talking a little bit earlier before. I had to go to work early in the morning, actually, for me. And, we were talking about how much cheaper it is to mix your own e-liquid than it is to buy pre-made e-liquid. And what's kind of daunting about mixing is that you got to buy a whole bunch of crap. And so Lori had some questions later, and she's going to start mixing up her own stuff, man. Super, super stoked for her because she's going to be saving so much money. I smoked for 30 years, had a heart attack, and oh my God. Cardiologist told me to go to vaping instead of cigarettes. Yeah. Yep, yep. Did you do it, little Kelly? Did you do it? You bad little girl. First of all, I'm sorry you had a heart attack. How long were you in the hospital? I legit had a panic attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. And I went to the hospital. They checked every organ in my body. Said I have the body of a 20-year-old. I was like, right on, right on, right on, right on. Aw, look at Jethro Troll. Look at Jethro Troll. See, we can all bond, even the trolls. He's not trolling. Vapor Shark. Ah. Where are you, Mona KW? What part of the world? And don't say Indiana. Please, God, don't say Indiana. Because I might cry for you. What part of the world are you in, Mona KW? Tell me. Tell me now. No, not yet. Little Kelly, you have not started vaping yet. Not yet, right? A slight... Okay, so what they told you is you had a mild cardiac event, but that you needed to improve your lifestyle choices. They probably told you to alter your diet to a cardiac diet and stop smoking. Southern Florida. Southern Florida. Why can you only get Vapor Shark? That is some bullshit. A Little Rock in Southern Florida. No, a Little Rock. In Southern Florida. Not Little Rock, Arkansas. Come on now. Come on, Laura. You're the mod here. 420. Hey, man, don't be giving out any personal information. I just don't want you to be in Indiana or the Bay Area. Does everybody know that they banned flavors in San Francisco? I'm going to. I tried my sister's the other day and I actually liked it. Okay, good. You're from Indiana. So Indiana... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So Indiana has issues with vaping. Indiana, you cannot import anything that wasn't manufactured in Indiana as far as finished e-liquid. Companies will not ship finished product to certain states, and Indiana is one of them. And there are companies in California that won't ship flavored products to California. But if it was manufactured in Indiana, you can get it. There just happens to be, I think, a high tax price on it. And one of the reasons why there's a high tax price on it is something called the Master Settlement Agreement. Indiana is bankrupt like every other state in the United States, and they are in this master agreement with Big Tobacco, where Big Tobacco is paying them revenue to allow cigarettes to be sold. That's why you see that little stamp on the bottom of the pack of cigarettes. How could they ban flavors in San Francisco? Can't they just buy online? Yes, they can. In California, you can still buy from a lot of places online, but some shops are not shipping to Northern California. Yeah, if you go to, let's see if I can. The truth about vaping. So it's called The Truth About Vaping. They have a multi-part series here. They kind of break everything out for you. I'm going to look really quick at Indiana since I actually have somebody here from Indiana who wants to switch. Oh, um, well, but here's the thing. Jethro Troll quit smoking 15 years ago and is a vapor. All right. I can guarantee you that Jethro Troll has just as much, if not more, information as I do, probably. Just because, like, once you start kind of delving into it, who's your man? There's no man here, just FYI. We don't have gender identity crises in here, Jethro Troll. New York is doing something. I think the whole state of New York is doing a flavor ban, if I'm not wrong. Washington State tried to put a 95% tax on vapor products, and it failed. Thank God. I mean, I don't buy finished product. I mix my own. But I for all the people that might just start vaping, like Kelly, um, that's an issue. Let me see. Let me check out Indiana real quick here. I think it only affects e-liquid. Hoosier. Hoosier e-cigs. E-juice monkeys. Yeah, yep, I'm right. God damn. I'm sorry, you guys. So, Indiana has approved e-liquid businesses, and companies are not shipping into Indiana online. And I'm not making this up. It's very scary. It's very scary. Let's see. On Friday, April 21st, the Indiana General Assembly passed Senate Enrolled Act, which amended Indiana's 2015 Vapor Pens and E-Liquid Act by, among other things, removing the provisions that were found unconstitutional. Oh, you know what? If you're going to make me sign up for something, I'm not interested. Hang on 1 second. All right. So I think it has to be manufactured in the state. Let me try something real quick. Don't go anywhere. Let's go on a website and see if we can buy some e-liquid and have it shipped to Indiana. Okay. Proceed to checkout. Let's look up an address in Indiana real quick here. Indiana. Let's say that we work for the Indiana Post program, whatever the fuck that is. About, let me get an address real quick. Can I? Here we go. We're gonna go to this place. We're gonna go to South Bend, Indiana. I'm gonna see if we can get some e-liquid shipped over to South Bend, Indiana. I don't think you can. But unless they reverse something in the last little bit. Indiana. Okay, okay. Hang on. They will. Okay. So something changed. You can't import e-liquid now, I think. Continue to payment method. Okay. At one point, you couldn't import anything into Indiana, so you couldn't buy anything online and have it shipped in. But I think they got sued, and that's done. So I think you're good. I think you're good now. Okay, so she wants me to go to bed. Yeah, 95% for Washington State. Really ridiculous. They got rid of it. I have a problem because I was vaping for a couple of years and we had a hurricane. A hurricane. Ooh, we couldn't get batteries. So I picked up cigarettes and I can't back on the vapes. Help me. Okay. Um, yeah, so did you completely quit smoking before the whole hurricane situation? You're too sweet, Lori. You know, the thing is I like try to tell so many people like information that I gave you and they don't do shit about it. Learn to cultivate mycelium is the only way. What's mycelium? And I agree 100%. Government is the problem. We pay them, we pay their salaries, and then we are their slaves, and they rule us by force of a gun. And yeah, I would just get rid of the whole damn thing. But you know, who am I, girl? Who am I? To quote Rich Lux. I think little Kelly needed to go to bed. She's one of the normal people. Mona KW, you're in Florida. You must be knackered, tired. I was only on vapor before the hurricane and during, but after the storm, I went out and bought cigarettes because I couldn't get the batteries and everything was closed. Man, everything was closed. Hurricanes. Oh, the really bad crap that happened down in the on the Little Rock in Florida. So here's what you do, I think, Mona KW. I don't know if this will work for you, but I did that too. And I did that because I actually I had like a super horrible situation in my life where I went through this horrible breakup and I found myself like I was in between jobs. I didn't have a place to live. I wasn't even planning on finding a job. And so I ended up like being homeless and I was still addicted to tobacco. Scorched Earth. I played a video game that had Scorched Earth in it. So I kind of went to back to smoking. But then what I did was I would just keep a pack of cigarettes laying around and vape only. And then I kind of quit hanging out with people who smoked for like a good month. Like my carpool buddies, I would just find like different ways to work and home and carpool with different people. And I kind of quit going out happy hour and stuff after work, and everybody kind of hated me for a hot minute. But after like 30, 40 days of that, I was chill. And then what I did is I got a real dirty vape for when we went out and everybody was smoking. So I had this tobacco, and I still mix that Turkish tobacco to this day. And it's like a vanilla Turkish tobacco, and it's more of a kind of a caramel vanilla than anything. Um Anyway, it's a dirty taste. It's kind of like a cigarette for when you're drunk. And it's got higher nicotine in it, so yeah. But I just kept cigarettes around anyway, because it was more of an emotional thing at the end of it all than anything. If you can hit that year mark when your body does this huge nicotine and chemical dump, and not associate with a lot of people who smoke cigarettes, you can get back out of it. Well, and the other thing too is smoking's your buddy, right? So when something traumatic happens to you, anything traumatic happens to you, um, like that, and I'm sorry, but living through an apartment fire, like I would imagine, you know, that everything around me being completely jacked up, that would be very traumatic. And so they're kind of like your friend. It's kind of like people have an addiction to alcohol. Not only that, but there's so many chemicals and shit in cigarettes that we're addicted to that we don't even know about. Um, yeah, yeah, and I loved it. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I would not. I mean, if I ever, I'm not doing it again. When I had my little scare and I went to the hospital and I got everything checked out and they told me that I was like perfect, like my lungs were perfect. I was just like bomb ass cool. That's sweet. You know what else I used to vape with? A nice long slender vapor. Then I bought this heavy ass thing that looks like a box. Ooh. Oh, I got something for you. I got something for you, girl. How you doing? I just picked this up because I'm gonna start mixing nicotine salts again. What nicotine salts are is like you've heard of Juul. They are super strong, so you can mix a higher level of nicotine, and it's got a very smooth. You don't get like a super harshness from it like you do with a free-base nicotine, which is in regular commercial e-liquid or regular liquid that I mix. But and so I want to start doing nicotine salts, and it takes a different type of recipe. You have to put a lot more flavoring and stuff. So you have to test it on what you're going to vape it on and what you would vape it on as a pod system. And I picked this up and I love it so much. And I love a sub ohm tank, a rebuildable sub ohm tank. I love a squonk. I love all the like boxy big shit, but I love this. And I've picked up a few of the little guys, but this damn thing, I think this is the best little, it's exactly looking exactly like a Jewel in my opinion. But I'm not even gonna kid you, they're like 20 something bucks. It comes with a couple little pods. Oh, you don't want to shop here. Hang on, let me get you a good link. No, 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 no. Where did I get mine? Did I get it here? Oh, okay, so this is 40 bucks. But I'll tell you what, ma'am. I thought they had them on. I thought this other place had them. Let me check real quick. Yeah, they do. They sure do. 30 bucks here. 30 bucks, 2 day shipping. They'll even send you some nicotine samples. Or nicotine samples, some e-liquid samples. Um, Pick one of these up if you got 30 bucks. And this is for Mona KW. I love it so much. Vape Co. Roll it out, dude. Let's try some. What's that? When I don't smoke, I can't smell of cigarettes. So, yeah, when you don't smoke, man, you can smell the trash can 2 blocks away. That's one of the downfalls of quitting. Yeah, so Mona paid $500 for a setup at a vape shop. And she got a boxy thing. Didn't you buy a boxy thing today? So, um, I guess how did I learn all this stuff? I'm just curious, and I'm part of a mixers collective, so I mix e-liquid, and I want to know what's gonna taste like what in what device, so that I can mix for that device, because I'm a dork and a perfectionist. And the other thing too is smoking is such an addiction that you kind of need to replace it with another one. And for a while, like I did a lot of gaming and stuff like that, and dating and stupid waste of time shit. And this way, like at least I can connect with some people about some stuff we have in common. And yeah, I'm a nerd like when it comes to. Okay, so what you bought, Lori, I love it. This is if you hate it, I will buy it from you. I will buy it from you for what you paid. Not until the 15th though, because I don't get paid until the 15th. But I would buy it from you and I could gift it to someone. But it is it's not gonna like change the world, okay? But I have freaking four. I have four Vupu drags. Two of them just out and out. The fire button quit working on them and the magnets fell out. I got two of these Famo vapes. I got a Prince. I got all kinds of old gear. I got some really old shit. We're going to do like a webcam chat, and I'm going to go through a gear check and show you guys how retardedly crazy all of this is. Just nuts. I'm a fucktard when it comes to it. Sorry, I didn't mean to use the R word. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so stupid. Like, I was so unfamiliar with it. I really needed to see it. I wouldn't know how to buy it online unless somebody... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. It's very daunting because there's so much stuff out there. But Mona KW, this is for you. I'm not an expert. But that is for you. That is for you. It is like a jewel. The difference is that you can take that pot out and refill it quite a few number of times. It's super easy to use. It takes 45 minutes to charge. And if you use nicotine salts, the stronger nicotine in it, you'll get like a good 3/4 of the day out of it, even if you vape a lot. And you can still vape it while you're charging it, unlike these stupid Vupu Drag minis that don't have pass-through charging. So, no, I just know a whole bunch. I know some useful stuff, but I also know a whole bunch of useless crap. Have you seen me in Pink's Trivia Night? It's ridiculous. I try to give Brian a couple seconds lead on me. Yeah, I love that little Caliburn. It's UL Caliburn. I picked one up in the pink color. They kind of got Samsung color scheme going on. It's a sweet little stealth vape. And the flavor's decent. It's got a button on it so you can press it and vape, or you can just do a pull vape. Flavor for days, motherfucker. Well, the thing with Trivia Night is she gets so many people in there that nobody knows who went first. So every time I get it first and I see Brian, she'll go, Brian, I'll say first. It is, but Jethro Troll, am I wrong? Does it not seem like a jewel? By the way, jewel is a 4-letter word on YouTube, so I'll probably get banned instantly. Yeah, it's sweet. Mona KW, I love it so much. I really do. And I like big clouds and yeah, but it's a good little purse banger. It's good, like, yeah, it's perfect for not being a big boxy thing. It's got a little built-in battery. I would, I'd recommend this over any other pod. I picked up a Smock Miko and that thing, everybody was like, oh, it's so great. It sucked. I think it sucks. I mean, whatever. It's fine, but then when I got the Caliburn, I'm like, this thing sucks. It sucks. Did Mona KW pass out? Or is she shopping? Or metal, like a little heavy metal cigarette, and they had tiny cartridges. They lift up on the end. These look nice and simple. What is she talking about, Lori? They had a little tiny cartridges. They lift up on the end. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Dude, I don't know, girl. I don't know what that is. But you can probably still buy the disposable cigarette shaped pens. But I can't see anybody quitting from that now. Okay, so Lori knows about that. So what is nicotine salt? Purpose? How do you use it? So nicotine salts are um so the regular nicotine that comes in e-liquid that you buy at 3, 6, 12 milligram is called freebase nicotine. You can use it in a sub-ohm tank. Nicotine salts allow you to put more nicotine into a smaller amount, a higher milligram of nicotine into a smaller amount of e-liquid, but it's not super harsh. So let's say I want to mix 54 or 52 milligrams of nicotine because I'm barely going to be vaping it because it's in a pod device. I'm going to want to mix a very high amount of nicotine and I won't vape it as often and I won't be taking in as much. And I also won't be going through as much e-liquid. But if I used freebase nicotine in it, it would be so harsh at that level. But with the nicotine salts, it's just a softer delivery than the freebase nicotine. So I remember the ones that had a cartridge on the end from like 2006. I think we just called them 510s. I think they just used to be called 510s. The best thing that but here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now, Mona KW. Um it's got to be satisfying in like your feel, right? So you want something that looks like a cigarette, but it has to be satisfying delivery too. So it's got to be like, no, it's not actual salt. I don't know why they call it that. I'd have to go look. I don't remember what the chemical breakdown exactly is. It is. It's literally freebase nicotine. So it's 10 milligrams per 100 milliliters of liquid. And that's 100 milligrams of nicotine strength. There's math. I don't know. I use a calculator to do it and a recipe calculator. Jethro Troll, what do you do? Do you buy e-liquid? If you've been vaping for 15 years, there's no way you're buying e-liquid. These are all considered e-cigs. Let's see. I mean, I think you could still buy like vape pens. But those are just no bueno, man. Oh my God. Oh, that's a CBD vape pen. That looks good. Um, yeah, I can't do those. Weird. Huh. They still sell the old, man. They still sell these old shits. Oh, that's for weed. So now weed is moving into those old pen markets because it's probably an effective enough delivery for weed, for CO2 oil. Interesting. She bought one though. She spent $500. Can you imagine? Oh, okay, I got you. So what e-liquid do you vape? Jethro Troll. Yeah, sugar is really bad for you, to be honest. Yeah, you would use a higher concentration of nicotine with the pen. But here's the deal. You're going to vape less. You're going to use it less. Because your body's going to acclimate to the milligrams that you're taking in. You're going to use it less. Really? 6 years. Wow. I think it's just hard because there's so much shit out there. There's so much stuff to buy, and like people like me will spend their money on it and then be like, you know, I don't know that the Famo vape is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but for me, with all the different devices I've had, I prefer it to everything because the feel is like good, and it's not a huge box. It's a very compact box. I don't have huge hands, but it's a very ergonomic box. And then the tank is pretty big bubble tank, but it just gives you a really, really good saturated flavor. I really like not smoking. Ah, yeah. So, I mean, in a shop, what Lori bought today, let's say what Lori bought today was probably like 130 bucks, $130 setup. Maybe less. Maybe it was 110. I don't know. But in a shop, if you had to buy that, you'd be paying like 180 plus. The charger that I paid like $6 for would probably be like 40 because you're paying for the staff. Ever tried Geek Vape? I've had so much Geek Vape stuff that it's unreal. In fact, I just picked up something from Geek Vape. What did I get? I got a Geek Vape Baron RDA. And I hate it so much. It's a son of a bitch to build on it. The coils don't sit right for me, and I gave up on it. But yeah, I just bought a Geek Vape Baron. They had a rebuildable tank atomizer I used for a long time, but it started leaking real bad, so I tossed it. Well, I don't think you got ripped off. I think, Mona, that you pay extra for the store because the store has employees and inventory and they have overhead costs, right? So you didn't get ripped off. You paid, but you got a service too that goes along with that. So if you were having issues with it, you could walk back into that shop and be like, "Hey, yeah." Well, but here's the thing about e-liquid. E-liquid being fresh isn't always a good thing. Most flavors need a steep. So you probably don't want to keep it for any more than like a year. Um, you probably don't want to use it for more than a year, but Aegis Legend. So the Aegis is supposed to be that super durable, um, that super durable Geek Vape box, right? Man, I know a guy who goes through mods like crazy, and the only thing that still works for him is the Aegis Legend. But yeah. Yeah, so Mona KW, like if you're buying, okay, let's say you're buying primarily strawberries, okay? Those should be those should be pretty freshly mixed because strawberry fades. Strawberry is always a fader. Um, but if you're buying dessert flavors, custards, teas, anything floral, which I doubt you bought anything floral. Even apples, like those all require a steep. Um, you're so funny, Lori. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time mixing up your own stuff. You're gonna be pissed that you were buying e-liquid. You're gonna be pissed. Um, so I that sucks about the brick, but did you contact the place that you bought it from because it does have a manufacturer's warranty. Mine granted. If you bought it at a shop, you're in better shape because you can walk back in the shop and they should give you a new one. Unless you fucked it up. Unless you put something with bad battery wraps in it and like had some thermal runaway or something. In which case you would no longer have a face probably, but they do have battery protections in place, so it could have shorted out. Does it smell like it's burnt at all inside the battery? You bought it online. Well, I bought stuff online that died within a day and I shipped it back and just did the RMA process. I'm no heathen. I think it's 2 day. Oh, are you talking about Liquid Barn? Liquid Barn's gonna FedEx you whatever. Battery 100%. Other mods. Battery was not charging. Ah! There's your problem. Why are you charging in the mod? Okay. Why were you charging with the USB charger on a box mod? I used to get some great liquid, locally handmade mixtures called Sandy Beaches. My favorite was called Caravan. It sort of tasted like a Stella beer, Stella Artois. Oh, okay, gotcha. So your switch went out or something. Dude, how long ago did you buy this piece of crap? Look, Geek Vape is notoriously crappy in their QA. They're just bad. They're just bad. But, I mean, they're just bad. There's not much more I can add to. They are just bad. If you need a recommendation, I'm assuming you bought something new. I love, dude, I have a case of Stella Artois in my kitchen right now. I love it so much. And I make a brown butter beer e-liquid 2 months ago. Last product you will buy. Last product you will buy or last Geek Vape you will buy? Jethro Troll. Where were you guys at 11 o'clock, man? I gotta wake up in 4 hours. And I'm old. I don't wake up easy. Waking up is hard to do, baby. So, Jethro Troll, do you go around on YouTube and troll women? Or only men? From them, you know what I mean, nerd. Oh, gotcha. No, I didn't. That's why I asked, nerd. Yeah, I'm not really a big drinker. I've had that same pack of beer for, I don't know, 6 months. I cook with it sometimes, and then sometimes I'll have a couple people over and we'll have beers out on the deck or whatever and kick it. People will come by and pick up some e-liquid. You know what I'm saying? I got what you want. I got what you need. But, or I'll have to drive it out to frickin' the middle of nowhere. But there is a toll bridge surcharge for that shit. I drank like a fish when I was 20. I drank like a fish when I was like, between the time I was 21, well, no, 19 and 27. And then one day I woke up on the sidewalk next to my car and I was like, okay, I'm done. Getting too old for this shit. That's a good one. Mona KW don't drink anymore and she don't drink any less. I actually make a cocktail that's like a Russian vodka with Baja Blast flavor. It's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, if you guys live near me, I wouldn't tell you where I live. No, I'm kidding. If you guys live near me, and I got to know you, I would totally like make you some shit. I would make you some stuff. You know, where beer is best in Chile. In Chile. Yep. Lori is going to be my mix protege. She is going to start mixing e-liquid. She's going to use 1 shots at first. And then she's probably going to get bored with the flavorings. Or she'll just stick with one for a while. And then she's probably going to go poke around online and find some that look good. Like a smokin' blueberry cheesecake or a passion fruit tea. Tastes just like a passion fruit tea from Starbucks. And she's going to want to mix that shit. She drinks coffee, water, and Coke sparingly. I drink coffee, water, tea. I did drink a Diet Coke today, but I know it's going to give me Alzheimer's, so. I was addicted to Coca-Cola for like a good 10 years. So, no, actually, I don't sweeten my e-liquid. That's why my coils last for 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I know you're going to want to, probably, Lori. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell you're going to want to But yeah, aspartame is fucking Satan, man. What I usually do is I pick up a case of Diet Coke, and then I just leave it in my trunk, and I'll take one out like every 4 or 5 days because I know I'm gonna end up having Alzheimer's. The guy that used to make my e-liquid was a veterinarian at one time. He was kind of like a mad, yeah, you know what? People think that people think I'm a mad scientist too, but it's really not like that. It's super easy. If you want to check out some mixing, go to DIY or Die Vaping on YouTube. It's a really good channel. He has his older videos are for like beginners. Now we're like in flavor bending and all kinds of crazy shit. So with the stuff you bought today, yes, there is sweetener in it. But you should not be going. It depends on what you bought. Did you buy what one shots did you buy? Tell me. And I'll tell you how much you're going to cut down probably. Well, where I live, it's cold. So it's the warmest it ever gets in my trunk when I leave it in there is like 40 degrees. And I know how to freeze water, so I can put it on ice. I can't drink Diet Coke hot. What am I, British? But I usually just keep a bottle of like scotch, a bottle of Fireball, some beers, a bottle of wine or two, and a pack of Diet Coke. Just, I mean, because, you know, sometimes randos stop by. Although since I haven't heard from the boyfriend, I might not hear from our friends for a minute, but that's okay. I got you guys. Custard apple. Okay, so if you got apple, what you got was Muffin Man, watermelon, and I forget the other ones. Holy crap, what the fuck did you buy? So the custard is going to have some sweetener in it, but it's going to be about half as much as the commercial e-liquid. The the Muffin Man apple cinnamon muffin is definitely going to have the same amount as commercial e-liquid. The watermelon will have about half as much as commercial. And if you bought any Mr. Good vape, like the sugar one, that one is loaded with sucralose, loaded. So it will gunk your coils. But the other two, the custard and the watermelon, it has about half the amount of sweetener as a commercial e-liquid. I know his recipes. Yeah, I bought like 30 coils. Yeah, because when you buy commercial e-liquid, you just burn through them. And if your dude was mixing the way most people mix, they try to get that commercial flavor because people are very used to it. And so it gunks your coils real quick. Yeah. Well, there's a way to get around that too. You can use an RDA. And then you just build your own coils. Super cheap. Super cheap. But that's a whole nother process. 6 of the basics and 6 of the one. Oh, you did. So you bought individual flavorings. Wait a minute. 6 of the basics. You mean 6 bottles of the 6 bottles of the nicotine mixture at 6%, and then 6 flavorings, 6 one-shot flavors. I've had the purple re-up too, and that has like a bubblegum, melon, grape taste to it, and it's highly sugary, so that's gonna be really sweet and gunk your coils. Wow. You should have totally got that 20% discount. You should write to them and be like, hey, I didn't enter my DIY or die discount. Isn't that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know. Lori, I don't know if that's what it's called. I think I think they call their well, I still have it open. Yeah, they do call it basic. You're right. I'm stupid. Sorry. I'm a little tired. I didn't get the grape. Yeah. Grape is one of the things, it's kind of funny. Grape is one of the flavorings that got me like that I started mixing real early on. Most people start with like strawberry or the strawberries and creams. But grape is what I quit on. I quit on grape. And I got real sick of buying commercial e-liquid right away. So I was mixing, I was basically mixing single flavors into nicotine and the base and making just single flavor vape recipes. And so I'd be vaping like grape. That's all I was vaping. It was pretty boring back then. Now we have like freaking crazy crafted recipes. People are like, oh, I want Cutwood unicorn milk. I know how to make that. Kinda. She is. She's going to have like a new crazy hobby. And she's going to get herself a job. She's going to get a job. And she's going to do all kinds of crazy shit. You never know. She could be the next like mix master Lori. It could happen. She's excited. It's fun, right? You feel kind of like a Heisenberg for a minute. And then you realize you're just a douchebag with a bottle and some flavorings. Yeah, Cutwood's unicorn milk before they changed their formula. They changed their formula. They fucked it up. There was a big controversy. There was a big drama controversy in the vape community when somebody went onto one of the forums and said that they leaked a recipe for unicorn Cutwood unicorn milk. Turned out it was phony. We all kind of knew it was. You know, this kid, this DIY or die guy, he's built a whole company around recipe development. And so what he does is teaches people for free basically how to mix online, and then he develops commercial recipes for companies. And he does these one shots. You picked up a couple of his one shots, it sounds like, today, Lori. And he gives you the recipe for his one shot. So I think there's only one shot on there. There's only one shot on there he doesn't give away the recipe for. But I kind of know the recipe. Kind of. All right, guys. Who's going to log into work for me at 7 a.m.? Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with capitalism. There's nothing wrong with capitalism. Free market is... If the free market were allowed to operate under normal price controls, meaning supply and demand, things would be a lot better. Everyone would be a lot fatter in their wallet, that's for damn sure. I can't wait to learn more to fully mix my own after I teach my peeps. Who are your peeps? I was thinking my problem was when we came back there. Yeah. So you couldn't spend any time with the ritual of vaping, but you spent time with the ritual of smoking. Jethro Troll, do you know any companies that are hiring remote? Lori needs a job, damn it. Lori likes YouTube. Lori, you should start a YouTube channel. Oh my god. Like a legit YouTube channel. Yeah, see, that's good to have that network because people will pay you to mix for them because they just can't be bothered. It's like somebody paying you to cook for them, you know? Lori's good at everything. She's good at vaping and rolling a blunt. I'm just kidding. I don't know about blunt. Cascading style sheets. Who can't utilize a cascading style sheet? My husband's family is huge too. That's cool. That's cool. No different. Come on, you know it's different. No. No, it's not different because with cigarettes you got to go to the store and you got to pay money and you got to make sure you have them with you, right? Then you have to go outside or somewhere away from 25 feet away from a door and smoke. Then you got to dispose of the cigarette butt. Vaping, what's the difference? I got to charge a battery, install a coil, and fill up my tank. Make sure it's with me. And then switch out the batteries when they go low. Fill up the tank when it goes low. Change the coil once a month. How's it different? Oh, you know why it's not different for me? Because I don't have to buy e-liquid. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't have to go to the store and buy anything ever. Although if I did, we have a drive-through vape shop here. So if I got in a pinch. Jethro Jethro Troll said he'll give you a job right now if you can work with cascading style sheets. Sounds like Jethro Troll is doing some SEO. What's the job pay there, Jethro? I might call in sick tomorrow or today. Dude, you know what? You were talking about tanks leaking, and I was laughing because tanks leaking hasn't been a problem in my world for like 3 years or so now. And I freaking fall asleep with the freaking thing in my hand. I fall asleep with the phone underneath my pillow and a vape like in my hand. It always ends up like by the cat's pillow where she sleeps. Yes, I'm lonely. I have a cat now. No boyfriend anymore. Stupid asshole. No YouTube channel. Why not? Lori knows how to make things with her hands, by the way. She volunteers. She makes things for sick people that need stuff. Yeah. Dude, oh my God, edibles are the worst. Sorry. Every time I've ever had an edible, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to eat the whole thing. And it was always in California now that I think about it. And it was always like somebody playing a harsh joke on me to the point where I was sick. It was not good. Not good at all. I've only tried edibles one time. No, I've had too many bad experiences with edibles, you guys. I can't handle it. I cannot handle it at all. Man, poor Marianne with that freaking mod. So Jethro Troll still won't tell me what this alleged job offer is, but okay. Don't say you told me 5 times, because I know you have it. There are different kinds, though, too. Sativa, indica, and hybrid. Yeah, no. I don't know what was in the ones I ate. Anytime I ever smoked, it was sativa. I asked you what you do. Oh, someone who's not here right now. Someone that Lori knows. A friend of Lori's. You have to look at how many servings are in the edible. Yeah, I didn't. You know what? It was like dark and shit. And we were hanging out and he handed me stuff and I ate it. Because that's how I roll. Yeah. I think these were usually 2 or 3 servings and I ate the whole damn thing. Do you mean just the cannabis edibles? Do you just use nicotine? So for edibles, yes, they were cannabis edibles and I was not okay. For vaping, I just use nicotine. Though I'm gonna do some CBD, I think. I want to look into some CBD isolates for mixing because I think I can I can get something together that isn't bullshit like on Amazon CBD or whatever. Go pick up some isolates from a shop. And edibles have saved me with my pain. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. I had a friend. I used to call her a pothead and she yelled at me once. She's like, dude, I could be taking all kinds of like hardcore pain medication, but I'm smoking weed. If it's not green, it's mean. I'm like, okay, you're right. With all the opiates and crap out there. Yeah. Man, this one time I took a muscle relaxer and then I took my dog for a walk. Dude, I ended up passed out on somebody's lawn. They called 911 and the next thing I know I woke up in an ambulance on my way to the hospital. And I had no idea where my dog was. It was pretty awesome. Someone needs to feed these psilocybin edibles. Hello, God. Okay, so you're in Kentucky and you're saying lads. Let's see what's up here. Let's Google what in the hell are you talking about, Jethro Troll? Mushroom. Ah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I do like mushrooms. A lot. A lot. Yeah. I like it. But where I live, you can go out and pick wild mushrooms and, like, hopefully not die and just get super high from them. You know what? I'm convinced half my work are all stoned while they're working. Because most of the states we hire in, weed is legal recreational. And some of those guys are in like really bad calls and they're just so happy about every little thing. I'm like, they have to be stoned, man. Okay, I'm gonna try to wake up in 4 hours. Who says I do it? Who says I don't? One, I wake up. Two, I don't. Can you guys go check out Remy D's video if you haven't already? It's super cute. It's super cute. I would never try to work high. I know, right? They used to do this thing where we'd all get on a video call and do like a work hangout, and people would bring drinks and stuff, and all these people that had to come work were drinking. I'm like, dude, you are not going to be able to type in barcodes doing that. Link it. What am I linking? The gross video? I already did. The one of the woman drinking semen. I think I've shared that around enough. Yeah. I need a vote though. One, I wake up. Two, I don't. On time. That's the caveat. I wake up on time. One, I don't. Two. Tracy Ullman show. The end she says, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. I remember Tracy Ullman show. I talked to Tracy Ullman once. She was very sweet. Why am I Googling Tracy Ullman now? I don't know why. All right, Jethro Troll. Did you subscribe so we can do this again, mofo? Come back when I'm awake and we'll talk about some shrooming. Oh, he left. Bye. Nobody voted for me to wake up or not. I'm so bummed. One. Lori, you have faith in me. Thank you. We'll see if it happens. Oh my god, tomorrow's gonna suck. Oops, I almost set my alarm for 4. That's not gonna work. Jethro Troll bounced faster than a freaking fat kid in dodgeball. He was like, bye. Yeah, you know what's super funny? I'll tell this real quick. When I lived in Seattle on Capitol Hill, there was a place that advertised that advertised weed delivery, but you'd like call it and they'd be like, "We're not here right now. Please leave a message and we'll call you back." Or you can text us at da 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 with your address. And I'm like, So I sent him a text with my address, and this dude calls me up and he's like, um, what are you looking for? And I'm like, AK-47. And he's like, how much? And so I told him it was like, I don't know, two whatever it was. It was small. It was like $60 or something. And he's like, okay, how does an hour sound? Traffic is really bad. And I'm like, okay. So within like 2 hours, some dude shows up at my house. And I had to meet him at his car because he couldn't find a place to park on my street. So I go to his car and it's just full of fast food stuff. Like full of cups and garbage and shit. Frickin'. And he hands me this card and it says free joint with every purchase. I still have that pre-roll. Yeah, LA is kind of another planet, right? There's a little bit of everything. All right, I'm going to tell you guys something. I love you so much, but I'm going to go to bed. Thank you to everybody who voted for me to wake up on time. For the people who did not, nice way to flex your power against me. I will come online probably tomorrow night if nobody's doing anything and see if we want to BS. Yeah, I heard Shane Dawson selling his house for 1.7 million if you're interested, Lori. All right, good night, girls. I will talk to you later. Stay out of trouble. And I promise you, Mona, that vape is not a pen, but it is super light and it's great. It's great. It's great. Yeah, if nobody's doing anything tomorrow night, I work super late on what's tomorrow, Monday? I work super late on Tuesday, so I can come on tomorrow night if you guys want to chit chat or whatever and shoot the breeze. Or I might get up super early in the middle of the night because I might pass right out after work, but I'm going to try to be around tomorrow night. And we can talk about that dude, Gottlieb, because everybody wants to hear about that. Yeah, 9/11 scared a lot of us, huh? Oh, 9/11. But don't forget, it can happen anywhere. It happened in Oklahoma City, happened in France, happened in, where else? Happened in freaking, there's another country that had a major bombing of a building. Wasn't as big as 9/11. That was historically huge, but you know, these attacks and things like that can happen anywhere, so don't be afraid. All right, good night. I'm so glad you came by. Hopefully, as I get this built up, I'll have to wait a minute, but I'll get like a webcam. We'll do some mixing. I don't think I'll hit 1,000 subscribers to stream from my phone, but we'll see what's up. And yeah, we'll hang out. All right, good night, girls. I'm gonna go. Bye. Talk to you later. Go rest or do something fun and dirty. Bye.